So Gordon, from the beginning, let's talk about New Pacific Metals and its relationship with Silvercorp.
Silvercorp owns 30% of New Pacific Metals. In July, we did a financing, $35 million financing, where Silvercorp took a 30% stake in the company, and the chairman, CEO of New Pacific took a 10% stake. And that the relationship is with through the financing, and they've had a relationship for many years. Silvercorp, prior to that, owned 16% of the company and basically seeded the company in the beginning 10 years ago.
Right. Now, so your flagship project, Silver Sand,
Yes.
What's its location and what's its history?
Silver Sand is in Potosí department in Bolivia. It's 25 kilometers from Cerro Rico in Bolivia, which is Bolivia's largest and longest running mine. Cerro Rico was founded in 1550 by the Spaniards, and it's still going. We are 25 kilometers to the northeast of Cerro Rico. Actually, silver sand was originally found before Cerro Rico, but because of the mineralization, the artisanals couldn't actually follow the epithermal vein systems, so they left it and went to Cerro Rico, and it's been sitting basically idle and waiting for someone to discover it ever since.
Right, and you have a exploration drilling program going on right now. It just started this month, October 2017. Can you give us some key highlights of the program?
It's a 30,000 meter program. 30,000 to 40,000 meters. There are 16 sections that we're doing. So we will do we'll have 4 drills going. We'll do 5 holes per section, about 2,000 meters per section for 30 to 40,000. We'll do a couple of long holes because most of the holes will be about 300 to 400 meters, 350 to 400. We want to see what's at depth because so far we know it's mineralized to at least 350, 400. Right. And if it's mineralized beyond that, it's even a bonus for us.
And what happens after the program's ending? Where are you going to put your cash into?
Well, the cash right now we have in the company is we have $15 million. $8 million of that will go to this current program in G&A for 2000 until 2018. By the end of 2018, say the third quarter of next year, we'll have $8 million left, but we have access to capital, so we'll go on from there.
Great. And can we also discuss your share structure?
Yes, we have 115 million shares out. But if you look at who holds the shares, Silvercorp holds 30%, Ray Fang owns 10%.
Who's the CEO?
He's the CEO and chairman. No, he's not the chairman, actually, he's the CEO. The public float is about 50 million.
Great. Now, I also want to talk about why Bolivia is the new Bolivia. Why is it that it's welcoming foreign investments now more than ever?
Well, Rachel, they had an issue years ago in their mining situation. They were looking at outside investment. I guess a little bit the wrong way. They went after companies and looked at their assets, and then finally realized that they needed foreign investment. So in 2014, they set up a new mining law, Mining 535, which is conducive to foreign investment. And they set up mining law 846 in 2016, which made the playing field level, so that the co-op miners, the local miners, and the foreign investors could basically work together on projects. So Evo Morales, who's the president, is looking to bring in foreign investment. There are right now Pan Americans working there, Core is working there, Glencore is there, we're there, and Sumitomo is there. So there are 5 of us there now. But we believe, because of what we're doing, we believe that silver sand will be a substantial project for the country, and we believe that others will follow us.
Great. Now, for investors who are looking at New Pacific, the question can be: should I be buying or should I hold New Pacific? What's your case for either or?
Well, as the president and a guy that's in capital markets, I always encourage people. No, I don't actually. That's not true. I would encourage people to buy into companies that have a management team and a history of success and success for investors in the marketplace. Silvercorp and New Pacific have a history of going after high-grade economic deposits and making them profitable. That's our history. So if they're looking for companies that want to be profitable, those companies actually should be good for shareholders from a value perspective. So there's not many of these left in the world that we know of.
Right.
Exposed at surface high-grade deposits, as Brent Cook said when he opened up this conference, they don't exist. They're hard to find.
Exactly.
And we lucked upon this, but we were fortunate enough to be able to get one of the few deposits left that's at surface, high-grade, easy to mine, no deleterious materials. There's a mill 25 kilometers away. Everything points to success if the drill bit tells us that it's mineralized along the corridor that we think it is.
Well, actually, that reminds me of another question I had for you. Your results from your metallurgy tests. Can we talk about that too?
Yes, the history, we bought the company from Impresa Sierra, and they did work between 2012, 2015. They did channel samples and they did some metallurgy. Their metallurgy head grades, I think, of 285 grams per ton was 83% recoveries. We did our own tests. We did a flotation test and a CIL test, a cyanidation test, and a combination test, and they gave us between 89 and 98% recoveries. Yeah, there's high recoveries. There's not a lot of
Great results.
Magic here. Yeah, it's not. It's yeah.
All right. Well, Gordon, thank you so much for the insight today.
Thank you, Rachel. It's a pleasure. It's a great conference, by the way. We're really enjoying ourselves.